Hey YouTube, we are back and we are going to continue because this isn't the end. I thought this was the end. Holy crap. Finale question mark? I took it a little too easy on the morning of my day off. I was totally late. God damn it. You had one job. Today was the day Rena and Mion were going to show me around Himanazawa. Rena and Mion were already waiting at the meeting place. Ki-chan, you're late. So sorry. The show I was watching last night was really interesting. Blame that. I had to watch the whole season, not the one episode. It's like, you want to watch one episode and then it ends in like a cliffhanger and something major's about to happen, so it's like, I'm gonna watch more. I can watch 20 episodes in 4 hours. Let's do it.
So that's your
excuse for being late and keeping two girls waiting.
Mi-chan, you just got here yourself.
Last night's episode of A Day in the Life of was interesting, wasn't it? She was just as guilty as me. Rena was carrying a pretty heavy-looking handbag. What is that? I know what that is. What the hell is that? That was a little thing from one of the old Canadian shows. Old Canadian shows. Oh, you gotta just stamp in that I'm a Canadian. No, my dad was talking about it once, and I forget who was on it, but my dad, I don't know, but he's just like, yeah, it was a skit, and there's two guys, and it's like, what the hell is that? I know what that is. What the hell is that? And they're like fishing. I don't know, I think it was this hour has 22 minutes, or maybe it was Saturday Night Live. I actually don't remember. Saturday Night Live's American though, so I don't remember. It's just my dad told me about it. It was funny. Mion answered my unspoken question with a wink. That's right. Rena really did make a picnic. Oh god. Ki-chan, after you left, Rena pulled out all the stops. It's not like I forced her to do it.
It was nothing, so don't worry about it, okay?
She's been like this since last night, you know. Can you take the responsibility for this? Alright. I am a man after all. I'll take the responsibility. I am a man. I do what I can, because I'm a man.
Huh? Responsibility for what? For what?
Oh, Rena, you're so cute. Oh, geez, that just glitched. Jesus. As we both turned around slowly to look at Rena, our gazes drifted downwards to the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logically feasible with that, with it would be entirely filled with lunchboxes, except this was Rena we were talking about here. Just one lunchbox, two lunchbox, three lunchboxes, box. About 2 kilos, I guess? When Rena was picking it up, I could see she was struggling a bit. I say 5.
You're exaggerating. Kichi-kun is a boy after all. I thought he could probably eat a lot, so I made a lot, okay? Let's get going. Heave-ho!
She's so fucking cute. Rena, you're so fucking cute. Just from the way she was lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only things in there were lunch boxes. Correction. I say 5 kilos too. I'll help out, but all of it needs to be eaten. I won't forgive you if you make Rena sad, got it? The only thing I could do at that moment was exercise a bit to make myself hungrier. The hunger. Having finished with the pleasantries, we began our leisurely stroll. A carefree walk, bathed in the gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't have imagined something so wholesome existed during my time in the city. These were the boonies, after all. All my friends say I live in the boonies. I live in the suburbs. I don't even live in the boonies. Like, my vacation spot, usually, like, when we go on our little, like, family vacations up north, those are the boonies. Where I live is the suburbs. We're the suburbs. No only desk jockeys trudging to work on the weekends out here. It really was a nice place, peaceful and quiet. As sparsely populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around. Ah, good day. Good day. Oh, you wouldn't be Meibara-kun, I believe. My two companions exchanged greetings with everybody we ran across. All of these passerbys even knew my name. When did I become this famous? We passed 3 people, and when all 3 of them knew me, I started to feel a bit paranoid. It's a bit sad to say. Everyone knows everyone, since there are so few people here in Himanazawa. So that means when an unfamiliar face walks by, they automatically assume that it's that Meibara fella who just moved in here? Yeah, that's how it works out. It was the process of elimination you could only pull off in a place like this, but it was quite effective. From now on, I better make sure to maintain a good reputation. The day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at a dirty magazine in a bookstore, I can expect all the villagers labeling me as a lynch from the next day. By the next day, Himanazawa is not to be trifled with. I like Himanazawa was not a place to be trifled. English. Ashley, stop it. That's not the end of this nightmare. It's never the end. Of course
I know them. The first person we met was the old man, Takazuo, from the Makino bike shop. His hobbies are bonsai and playing the flute. Next, we met the grocer's second son, Daisuke-kun. Daisuke!
His hobby is sharpshooting, and he hopes to be an ace sniper in the future. And the person we just met was Mio-san, the nurse from the clinic. Her hobbies are birdwatching and photography. Burbs. You know the names of everyone we pass by, and even their profiles? Is this a dating sim? Seeing my surprise, Mion and Runa exchanged looks and burst into laughter. Well, yeah. We're not like the city where people hardly know their neighbors. Then
let's try it out. You there, who am I? You're Kichi Meibara. You say some mean things, but you're actually a kind, shy person.
It's been 3 weeks since you transferred here. Your hobbies is taking afternoon naps. Lately, you switched over to wearing boxers, didn't you? That's enough. Whoa. That's a bit TMI, brez.
Boxers?
Enough of that. Apparently, there is absolutely nothing you can keep hidden here. Himanazawa is not a place to be trifled with. Whew, poor Kichi. Everyone knows his dirty little secrets. His dirty little boxers. So that means he was wearing briefs. Oh, you sweet baby. This feels more like you guys are showing me off rather than showing me around.
That's right.
We're parading around like this after all. Don't you all think so too? That Ki-chan is fitting right in here in Himanizawa. The population in Himanizawa is shrinking, so the villagers welcome anybody who's new here. I thought about brushing it off with something to the effect of, "You're kidding me," but I held back. Had I ever greeted someone who'd just moved into the city like this before? Thinking about that made me believe what they said wasn't a joke at all. We passed another person. Of course, we were called out again to the same way. Oh my, good day. It's wonderful seeing you getting along. This lady here is Fujishima-san. Good day. Oh my, Mibara-kun, how wonderful for you to have a lovely girl on each arm. How are you? Getting used to life here? Instead of the regulating a prepared response like I would have in the city, I responded with an empathetic nod. The old woman chuckled, voicing her appreciation of how energetic I was. Good. As I looked back over to Rena and Mion, they looked at me with a wink.
So, now then, about time to have lunch, maybe?
Rena's brilliant smile signaled the approach of an event that both Mion and I were trying to forget. We both looked at each other. I'm a man. I'll do what I can because I'm a man! That's my boy, Kichi! But it's just too much. It's fine, Ki-chan. Leave it to this old man. Mion has never seemed as reliable as she does right now. I'd expect no less from the class representative. Rena, if we're going to eat, we might as well go somewhere with a good view.
Yes! Good idea, I agree.
Rena nodded her head happily in response to Mion's proposal. I am a man. I do what I can because I'm a man. I'm so happy he said that. Well, he didn't say the end part, but he's like, I'm a man. I'll do what I can. Because you're a man. That's my boy. Cresting the top of a stone stairway, a shrine drawn straight out of my imagination appeared before us. It had worn down a bit through the years, but the fallen leaves had been swept up, giving it a tidy feeling.
This here is Furuta Shrine. It's probably the place with the best view around.
This place, be sure to remember it. On our next break, a festival will be held here. Isn't it a bit too early in the season for a festival? The Watanigashi isn't a summer festival. Long ago, it used to be a celebration of the end of winter. I was embarrassed for assuming that festivals had to be held in the summer.
Now then, spread out the lunch boxes. And there.
Various colored lunch boxes were placed one after the other on top of the plastic sheet. It sure did smell delicious. It was Rena's home cooking after all. After all. I really wanted him to say that, but he didn't. It went without saying that it would be delicious. But is it even possible to finish all this? I'm gonna die. Hey, Mion. I'll take more than just a good view to get this all down, you know. You're a man. You'll do what you can, 'cause you're a man, Ki-chan. You're a man.
Good afternoon.
It was Rika-chan and Satoko. Why are they here? Mion grinned over at me. I see. This was her secret plan to power in numbers. Good idea. Planning. You have my thanks, Mion. Following up when all the pieces are in place is my specialty. We just had to come since there was such a
We just had to come since there was such a commotion. What is the meaning of this? Take a look. It's time for lunch.
Take a look. Oh, yeah, sorry, I thought it was Rika-chan talking. Take a look. It's time for lunch, buffet style. A handmade gourmet meal by Rena.
I can see that much. Why have you laid out a trap on our property?
This temple is public ground. It's not yours.
Ki-chan is right. This is everyone's property.
Wow. Rika-chan is such a good girl. Have a seat. Eat with us. After opening up a spot for Rika-chan, I promptly turned my back on Satoko.
Hold on 1 second. Where's my spot?
No spot for you, and nothing for you to eat. GTFO.
Don't worry, there's some for you too.
None. I'll eat all of hers.
I will not allow that. Rika! Here, chopsticks.
Both Satoko and I leapt at the boxes, having it out with each other. Man, really, Ki-chan? You're really good at leading people on. You might have a talent for this.
Have a plate, one for me-chan and Rika-chan too.
Rena whipped out a pair of chopsticks and paper plates. Is her bag like the TARDIS? She has like 17 lunch boxes, plates, chopsticks, pulls out a knife. Whoa.
If we don't hurry, they'll all be eaten up.
That's right, okay. Shall we commence this battle?
Please, eat a lot. There's enough for everyone.
Rena said as she opened up the thermos. There's even a thermos? Rena, stop. Just then I realized that this lunch was made under the assumption that 5 people would be eating. It didn't change how much there was, but the implications behind it was different.
I will not allow you to have this hamburger, Max.
Using your elbows is against the rules, Satoko. Oh, she hit him.
Grabbing the back of my collar is also against the rules.
It was a tough battle, blocking with her full momentum and an elbow. In the opening move, Satoko appeared to have the upper hand, but the difference in proficiency with chopsticks proved to be fatal and gave me the upper hand. The last meatball! Satoko Hojo has been bested. Satoko and I ambiguously began choking at the same time, falling backwards and spasming. Rika-chan patted me on the head to clear it, even though it was actually stuck in my throat. Not here, back here. Seeing that made Rena blush and breathe heavily in excitement. It was almost like flowers were floating all around her. Mion advised Rena to refrain from saying anything that could get her locked up. Alright, well, I'm going to end this here while I'm still choking and dying, and so is Satoko. If you guys liked this episode, hit the like button. If you guys thought the last episode was the finale, hit the like button and comment. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, everyone!